it's about the I got to say, it's the stupidest thing in sports.
Gets the ball, gets back, pulls up for the win. Got it! Detroit basketball. Oh, Holloman looks the clock. Half court for the win. Oh! The Lions go for it. The Vikings bring it. The pass is a touchdown to give. Javi Baez homered earlier. First one in the air, deep left field again. Yes, Tigers win. Javi is unstoppable.
This is BS Sports.
And away we go. We are back. Live reactions. Boy, I would have loved to be live reacting for that first game because that was a dominating performance, especially on defense, but just an overall dominating performance in game one for the Pistons. We're going to double that up. Look, a couple nights ago, we got to see playoff James Harden. You know, all the turnovers, the bad defense, even the poor scoring up until the fourth quarter where he really started to turn on the offense. But if we can continue on where we left off, we can continue to pressure James Harden. Playoff James Harden will show up. Big game, little James, as I like to say. So hopefully Pistons can keep it up. If they go up 2-0 going into Cleveland, you're going to feel real good. Cleveland is going to be on, back against the wall at home. They're going to have to try to defend their place. But, I guess best case scenario, they come out 2-2. Like, we don't even have to win a road game. We could take this to 7 games and not have to win a single road game and win the series. And it's not like we haven't already taken a series to 7 games. We just did. And the other thing, too, to point out, Pistons are looking for their 5th playoff win in a row. They after going down 3-1 to the Magic, obviously they didn't lose another game from there, but then they go out and they win game 1 of this. That's 5 in a row by my count, or that would be 4. That's 4 in a row by my count. And if they can win tonight, 5 in a row. I mean, you expect it from the number 1 overall seed out of the Eastern Conference, but still, man, that would be a crazy, crazy achievement for a team that going into this year had not won a playoff series since 2008, and apparently they hadn't won an opening game of a playoff series since 2008 either, and they hadn't won a playoff game against the Cavaliers since 2008. I think it was 2008. It was like 12. It's like 14 or 12 straight. I think it was 12 straight losses to the Cavaliers in the playoffs, which is crazy. It's a crazy number. Because I know the last 4 were in 2016 when the Cavs, who would go on to win the championship, swept us. So I guess you don't feel that bad about that. That was prime LeBron and his second run with Cleveland. James Harden shot 3 of 16 from 3 in game 1. Keep him up. Keep him at that. Big game, little James. That's the goal. Keep him right at that number. And you know what else felt good about that game 1 win? It was on Peacock. We hadn't won any playoff games on Peacock. We had played terribly on Peacock all playoffs long, and we finally got a win on Peacock. Meanwhile, we played some of our best games on Amazon Prime. We had the major comeback on Prime. We had that Game 5 win on Prime. Maybe Prime is our network. I don't know. I don't like that it's on Amazon Prime because I don't like that they have playoff games on Amazon Prime to begin with because it sucks for being able to try to multi-view the NHL playoffs if the Pistons aren't playing, obviously. If the Pistons are playing, I don't care what channel they're on. They're going to get the whole screen. But it blows because, I want to watch the NHL playoffs, but I basically have to choose. And I usually end up choosing the NBA because if the Red Wings aren't in the NHL playoffs, I'm not going to. I have more of an interest in following what's going on in the NBA playoffs because the Pistons are in it than the NHL playoffs. So, all right. This is live, right? I just want to make sure. Okay, good. I'm glad that I decided to start this stream at 6:55 instead of 6:50 because now I've got significantly less time until tip-off here. So, by the way, if you do hear any background noise, dishwasher. Just letting you know. It will go away at some point. At some point. I did start running it just before we went live, though. So maybe it might be on the whole time. Sometimes it takes a while. I don't know if it takes that long. Maybe it takes that. I don't know. But anyway, I don't even think I talked about it. Yeah, the Pistons going into this game as 4-point favorites, -3.5. So they're going in as favorites. The analytics, they favor Detroit, 71.8% win probability going into this game. This feels like if you can get this win, you really set yourself up here. Yeah, that's what this is every league though, Detroit fan. Every league pulls this crap where it says 7:00, but then 7:00 actually means 7:10. It's like, just say 7:10. Just say 7:10. But the NFL does it. NHL does it. The only one that doesn't do it is Major League Baseball. It's the only league where the start time is the actual start time. It's so nice. It's the best. Like tomorrow night, Tigers play at 7:40. And you know what? First pitch will be at 7:40 p.m. Eastern time. Not really. No, it does not follow its times. When it's a 1:00 start, it's like they go to 1:00 and then they go to commercial. And then, it's like they go to 1:00, they go to the broadcast, they do their little opening, then they go to commercial, and then they come back. So it's really like a 1:05 or 1:08-ish kickoff time. It's not the games don't kick off at 1:00 or vice versa. On Sunday night, they don't kick off at 8:00. It's like that's when the broadcast starts, but the game doesn't start until 5-10 minutes. I'm telling you, I've done enough live reactions. College is also pretty bad, although at least college games start at noon, theoretically. Although I don't even remember the last time Michigan State got a noon game. Most of their games are like at 3, if they're not evening games, because I don't know how it became the case that the evening game on college football no longer is important. Like it used to be that was the big game is if you got to play at night, but now it's the opposite. It's if you get to play at noon, you get Fox Big Noon, college football kickoff. Oklahoma State, Cincinnati, and BYU between 2028 and 30. I mean, like, what are we doing? That's so far away. I have no judgment as to whether that's going to be a good series of games, even if they're going to happen. Like, for one, our team is going to be completely different by 2028, whatever it is, whether good or bad. I don't even know if Pat Fitzgerald is going to be the coach by then. He could be. I mean, Jonathan Smith got fired after 2 years, so there's no guarantee Pat Fitzgerald is going to be there for after 2 years. 2032? They're making up for a game that was supposed to be in 2020 12 years later? That's absurd. I will say, NBA games on Prime, I kind of like the NBA on Prime theme song. I kind of do. It's a jam. Toledo. Look at Hooper. Oh, thank goodness. I was wondering when we were going to play Toledo in football. I was getting concerned we weren't ever going to play the Rockets. All righty. Look at Hooper. Hooper's rocking his, I think he was wearing like a playoff something. It looked like a little different than a regular jersey for Hooper. Starting lineup for the Cavs, same deal. Dean Wade, James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, and Evan Mobley. A couple of bigs there. Starting five for the Pistons. It's been the same all season, all postseason. Duran, Thompson, Cunningham, Harris, and Robinson. Pistons' first game one win since the 2008 Eastern semis. So it was in the same round, too. That was the last time we won a game one. Kenny Atkinson is 0-4 on the road in the 2026 playoffs, but he is 4-0 at home. So you gotta take advantage here. Haven't won a road game, so let's add another loss on there. Because especially with you having the 1 seed, it doesn't even matter if he's undefeated at home. You could lose every road game in this series and still win. But all right, here we go. Pistons still rocking their white jerseys. They have not changed their jerseys all playoffs long, and I'm fine with it. Look good, play good. Cavs wearing their black jerseys with the Cleveland C logo, their primary logo. So now I got to learn all these Cavs players. I think I have a decent grasp on at least the starters. So, and James Harden will be pretty easy to spot. It's really the bench guys that I'm going to have to learn. I had already learned all the Magic players, so now it's like I got to learn a whole other team. Jared Allen will jump it up with Jalen Duren. And here we go. Cavs win the bounce, and James Harden comes away with it. He almost let that ball roll out of bounds. Harden crossing midcourt, passes it up to Jared Allen. Allen back over to Mobley. Here's Dean Wade for a wide open three, and he hits it. Well, that's one way to start a game. Give up an open three, and it's 3-0 early. Thompson playing it, bounced it into Duren. Jalen Duren hands it to Cade. Cade over to Tobias for a three to tie it up, and he does. Tobias Harris ties the game up 3-3. James Harden with Cade on him. He drives. Harden backwards pass to Jared Allen. It won't go. Tobias with the rebound. Harris has it. Going up the court. Hands it off to Robinson. Right back over to Cade at the logo. Cunningham with James Harden on him. Does a little back move there. Gets it into Jalen Duren, who bounces it back over to Sarr. Now the bounce pass goes to Cade. He's got 5 to shoot. Cade driving to the basket. Puts up a shot. Gets the roll. Pistons take a 2-point lead. It's 5-3. Boy, that was all the way to the end of the shot clock. Great possession there by the Pistons. Donovan Mitchell with Cade on him. Trying to break three. And he hits a layup to tie it up. Donovan Mitchell, one-on-one with Cade Cunningham. He made it look easy. Less than 10.5 to play in the opening quarter. Jalen Duren with Allen on him. Inside to Cade. Cade lobs and a jam to Asar Thompson. 7-5 Pistons. Evan Mobley going up the court with Tobias on him. Mobley driving towards the basket. He stops. Now with Cunningham on him. Mobley loses the ball. It's stolen by Tobias Harris. Harris has it. Harris slows down. Harris standing in place now. Bounce. Fadeaway jumper doesn't go. Jared Allen with the rebound, but a steal by Robinson. He's going to try a three. Got it. Look at that. Duncan Robinson with the steal and a three, and it's a 5-point lead. The Pistons have doubled up the Cavs. Mitchell has it. Donovan Mitchell driving, puts up a shot, but there's going to be a foul on Detroit. They're going to say no shot. So a couple turnovers early in this game for Cleveland. That was really what was a nail in the coffin for them in game one. Mitchell into Dean Wade. And it's going to be out of bounds on Detroit. Duncan Robinson poked that ball out. So Mitchell will inbound it once again. Mitchell, high pass to Evan Mobley. Mobley going towards the basket, into the paint. Mobley Try to take a shot. It doesn't go. Robinson has it. Here comes the Pistons. Duncan Robinson to the basket. Hits it off the glass and in. And a timeout for the Cavaliers. Pistons are up now by 7, 12-5 on a couple of turnovers. That is quite the start for the Pistons. Duncan Robinson feeling himself. He's got 5 points. Woodward saying fans aren't into it? I don't know, man. They seem pretty into it in Game 7 and into it in the opening game of this. He does have the playoff mustache. I noticed that. He's growing it out. I kind of dig it. I dig it for him. He's probably trying to grow what James Harden has. James Harden had to start somewhere. Non-conference 2027 for MSU is Central Michigan, Notre Dame, and Duquesne. Isn't that how that's pronounced? I don't know. It is nice that we're playing Notre Dame again. And we're playing Central. I have to brag to some of my my friends who went to Central. My uncle went to Central. How do the people from Woodward, how do they even know how loud it is if they're not? I mean, maybe they're there. I don't know. I always hate the it doesn't sound loud enough. It's like, you guys know they on the broadcast so that you can actually hear the announcers. It's not like they do different audio mixing. These broadcasts. Some boost the crowd noise, some mute it a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I would cancel that series too if I was Oklahoma State. Yeah, we don't think we want to play Alabama. We'll play Michigan State though. We'll do that. Yeah, that makes sense to me. I'd want to play Michigan State football if I was any other team. Terrible. We're terrible. I don't know. Maybe Pat Fitzgerald will turn us around, right? Probably not. Yeah, why did they want to play? I mean, they were like, maybe they were like, okay, maybe Nick Saban was the whole, we're going to pass on that one. All right, enough with this stupid Kevin Durant commercial with the lotion. Hey, does anyone know when the Rockets' next game is? Does anyone know when does Kevin Durant play next? Anybody know? All right, we're back. 2 seasons ago, Pistons 14-68, worst in Detroit history. Look how sad he was. And then this year, 60-win season, most since 05-06. First playoff series win since 08. Well, Barry's son is going to Michigan State, so that makes sense. His son plays basketball for Michigan State. Plays basketball. James Harden inside to Jared Allen. There's a foul. Oh, boy. James Harden trying to get in the face of Asar Thompson. Boy, oh, boy. Frustration starting to mount early. They call a foul on the Pistons. I believe they call it on Asar. I mean, come on. This James Harden stuff. This is ridiculous. Harden with Cunningham on him. Fadeaway jumper for 2. Does not go. And the rebound goes to Asar Thompson. Here come the Pistons. Thompson driving. Thompson laying it up. 14-5. Harden tried to block it. Did not work so far. 9-0 run for the Pistons in the last minute and a half. Mitchell has yet to get a basket. Evan Mobley Pass inside to Jared Allen, who hooks it in easy. Cuts the lead down to 7. And Duncan Robinson nearly had an ugly turnover there, but Jalen Durham was there to save the day. Pistons are doubled up on the Cavs. They're shooting 6 for 7 to the Cavs 3 for 5. Twice as many field goals for Detroit. Robinson back over to Cade. 5 to shoot. Cunningham stepping. Now he's moving forward. Cunningham with a fadeaway for 2. That was an ugly shot. James Harden has the rebound. Quick pass up and away, and they turn it over. A bad pass from James Harden, another turnover on the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley couldn't handle the pass, but it was a bad one from James Harden. It's already the 4th turnover of the game. Pistons have yet to turn the ball over themselves. Duren has to pass it, gets it to Cade. Cunningham driving towards the basket. Cunningham inside to Duren, and there's the first turnover of the night for Detroit. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. He will drive. Donovan Mitchell off the glass and in. Lead is now down to 5. Right as I mentioned, the Pistons hadn't turned the ball over. Jalen Duren turns it over. Cunningham with Harden on him. Gets it in to Duren. Duren with Jared Allen. And another turnover. Evan Mobley steals the pass from Jalen Duren. Here come the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell driving. Donovan Mitchell stops. Floater. Does not get the roll. It'll be out of bounds on the Pistons on the rebound. Tobias Harris couldn't handle it. Yeah, announcer Jenks. Inbound to Evan Mobley. Mobley. Trying to find a lane. Can't quite get in. Now Donovan Mitchell makes a move on Tobias. Makes him fall to the ground. Oh, boy. And Tobias Harris is down. Uh-oh. Tobias Harris is holding his side as the Cavs have cut the lead to 3. It is 14-11 Detroit. Oh, he might have pulled a hamstring. Oh, boy. Boy, you want to talk about an ankle breaker. That might be a hamstring breaker. And he is able to stand up. Appears to be okay. Walking off a little gingerly, but doesn't appear to be anything serious. Eye for an eye. I don't know if he's got. I don't think Beef Stew has the skill set to be able to do what he did to Tobias. Maybe Cade could do it. You already said that. All right. I'm already tired of this terrible State Farm living on a prayer commercial. This is awful. So awful. What? Okay. I don't know if this is true, but like, was it? It feels like it wasn't the case that when you watch TV back in the day that you'd get the same commercials over and over again. Now it seems like every time I do one of these live reacts, I get like the same commercial every few hour, every hour, basically. Like, I understand this is streaming on Prime, so maybe it's a little different. Lemon pepper wings? Ugh. That sounds terrible. like I get it. Some of these companies are the sponsors of the NBA, but like, must we have the same commercials going over and over? Well, current odds for the Pistons -4.5, so it has jumped. It was -3.5, I think, going into the game. Oh. So Tobias Harris appears to be okay. Just kind of got turned around there. I'm not gonna care if we have the Detroit Shock back. I have no interest. Handoff goes to Harris. Harris at the logo. Bounce it into Duncan Robinson. Robinson into Thompson, who elevates and slams it down. Dennis Schroeder, the former Piston, has checked in for the Cavaliers. Schroeder driving towards the basket, puts up a floater. It won't go. And the rebound will go to Wade. Back over to James Harden. Harden with 8 to shoot at the logo. Harden, 5 to shoot. Robinson on him. James, step back jumper, doesn't go. Another miss for James Harden. Pistons not letting them come easy. It's a 5-point lead for Detroit. Hand off to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Harris. Harris with Mobley on him. Harris with 10 to shoot. Hands it off to Asar. Asar throws it back over to Jenkins. Jenkins nearly lost it. Now he'll put up a 3. It won't go. The rebound will go to Duren, but a foul is called on the Cavaliers. Jarrett Allen called for the contact. If the Detroit PWHL team makes the playoffs before the Red Wings, I quit. You want to talk about things I couldn't care about? I definitely can't care about the NBA. I really don't care about the PWHL. You want to talk about a league with no fans? That's what that is. You want to have an empty Little Caesars Arena? You go right ahead. Go right ahead. No interest. Danis Jenkins, or I learned it was Danis Jenkins. That's the proper pronunciation. There's another whistle, and they're going to call a foul on Max Strus. In game 1, Max Strus really turned it on, started scoring from deep off the bench for Cleveland. So another inbound coming. Danis Jenkins gets it into Robinson. Hands it right back off to Danis. Jenkins driving. Jumper for 2 from the free throw line. Doesn't get it. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Schroeder with it. I don't know who that is that he passed it off to. Now Schroeder's got it back. Schroeder looking for some sort of path towards the basket. He's going to take it, and he throws it right back to Asar Thompson, his old teammate. Jenkins throws it back to Robinson. Robinson going to try a 3. That will not go. James Harden gets the rebound. It was not a good-looking shot. And you didn't need to take that basket either. Harden with Robinson on him, throws it up. There's a 2-pointer. It won't go, but the ball is going to be rebounded by Danis. And there's a tie-up. And I think they're going to call jump ball. We got a jump ball. Who is number 20? Yeah, who's number 20 for the Cavs? I can't see his name. So they're going to jump ball it from the free throw line. As Kay Cunningham will check back in, Tobias Harris heading to the bench. Looking for a little bit more offense, so they bring in Cunningham. I still can't see who number 20 is. And the jump ball is won by Detroit. Somehow Danis Jenkins came away with a win there. Cunningham bounced into Asar. Asar back over to Jenkins. Jenkins bounced into Asar, off the glass and in. 18-11, 7-point lead for Detroit. Harden throws it over to number 20, again, whose name I do not know. Back over to James. Harden with Cunningham on him. Strus tries to get a screen. He successfully gets Cade off of him. Now Harden will drive. Harden is going to turn the ball over. They're going to call out of bounds. James Harden wants him to review it. I don't think there's anything you can review. James Harden was looking for a foul. He did that his whole career, and it didn't win him diddly squat. I don't know why he thinks it's going to win him something this time. Get a razor. Yeah, somebody needs to bring like a giant cardboard razor to the game. Thompson. There's a whistle. Be another foul on Cleveland. Tyson. Okay, number 20 is Tyson. I don't know what his first name is. 6 turnovers in the first quarter. That is the same as they had last night, or in game 1. Pistons, granted, have 2 more than they did in the first quarter of game 1. Danis, off the pass from Stewart, gets it back over to Robinson. Robinson trying to hit it off the high glass. It won't go. Robinson just missed it. Donovan Mitchell back into it. I don't know how that wasn't a travel, but somehow the ball ends up with Max Strus. Tyson now has it. Tyson will take it to the basket. Had it swiped, and somehow the ball ends up with Mobley. Now Strus has it. 10 to shoot. Ball is knocked out there, but Donovan Mitchell's there to save it. 5 seconds to shoot. Mitchell driving, now stopping, spinning. 3, no good. Cade with the rebound. Here comes a pass to Dennis Jenkins, who slams it down. 9-point lead for the Pistons. It's 20-11. 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Mobley back over to Schroeder. Schroeder over to Mitchell. Mitchell for a 3 won't go. Donovan Mitchell, I think he's made 1 basket, maybe 2 this quarter. Cavs are shooting 5 for 14. Back into Asar. He doesn't get the roll. Oh my goodness. How do you not make that shot? Asar missed a shot that was right underneath the basket. He could have slammed it down. That was a weird sequence. Pass into Tyson. Here's a shot for 3 from Schroeder. No good, but the rebound goes to Cleveland, and he hits it and the foul. Tyson with the shot on the rebound, trying to make it a 6-point game. I mean, that's a great play by Tyson. Real good effort play. Drawing the contact and hitting the basket. Trying to make it a 3-point play. Man, if Thompson would have hit that, it would have been a double-digit lead for Detroit. That's what's so frustrating. Karis LeVert has checked into this game. And so has Ron Holland, who had a great game 1. And the free throw is good. Holland will inbound it to Jenkins. Ron Holland, who got little to no playing time in that series against Orlando, has managed to find the floor in this series. Jalen Duren hands it to Cade. Cunningham over to LeVert. Thought about the 3. He's not going to take it. LeVert throws it back to Jenkins. He will take the 3. That will not go. The rebound goes to LeVert. He will take the 3. That one will go. Karis LeVert with his first basket of the night, and it's a 3. 23-14. 9-point lead for the Pistons. Mitchell nearly getting double teamed. Over to Tyson. Tyson with Holland on him. Hands it over to Mitchell. Mitchell driving. Now he stops. Mitchell has to pass it out. He gets it to Schroeder. 2 to shoot. Schroeder puts up a prayer. It won't go. Rebound goes to Duren. Oh my goodness. I don't know if they knew how much time they had in the shot clock. LeVert with Dennis Schroeder on him, 2 former Atlanta Hawks, and Duren nearly had the ball turned over. Somehow he came away with it. Jenkins going into the paint. Jenkins puts up a floater, and it's good. And it's a double-digit lead for the Pistons late in the first quarter. Final minutes ago. Pistons on an 11-3 run in the last 5:39 and counting. Donovan Mitchell trying to juke out Ron Holland. And the draws contact. Holland playing some hardball defense. They call a foul. 49 seconds to go. Oh, I didn't know Karis LeVert played for the Cavs. I knew he played for the Hawks. I think that was where he was before this year. Like that was why I associated him and Schroeder as both Cavs. And Donovan Mitchell is going to go to the free throw line. In the playoffs, he has averaged 2.3 free throws a game compared to just a little under 6.5 the regular season. Hits the first one to cut the lead to 10. Pistons will play on Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock, day before Mother's Day. Here's to make it a single-digit lead. Hits it. 25-16. Inbound goes to Cunningham. Cunningham crossing midcourt. Cunningham throws it over to LeVert, I think, but Strus jumped in front of it. Here comes Tyson. Throws it back over to Schroeder. Schroeder thought about the three, then he stops. Schroeder will drive to the basket, gets it over to Mobley, who slams it down. It is now a 7-point lead for the Pistons. Final 30 seconds of the quarter. Shot clock is at 16, so there will be at least one more possession before the shot clock is turned off. Cunningham, 8 to shoot, has not passed it. Mitchell's on him. Cunningham throws it over to LeVert, over to Holland, 2 to shoot. Holland puts up a 3. It will not go, and it did not hit anything. It'll be, I believe, a shot clock violation with 6.8 to go. Not the way you want to end the quarter. Now you got to get a stop. As Javonte Green is about to check in for the first time tonight. And Isaiah Stewart is also checking into the game. 6.8 seconds to go in the quarter. A couple substitutions. Trying to avoid any sort of last-second shots. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ball is swiped. And they're going to say it is Cavs ball with 0.6 seconds to go on the out of bounds. So now you're looking for a lob. If anything, that kind of benefits Cleveland because now they can try the lob at the last second. Jalen Duren has checked in. Just get all the big bodies, all the shot blockers. And Schroeder will be the one who inbounds it with his former teammate Jalen Duren. A quick shot, and it is no good. They did not lob it. They passed it and then immediately shot it. But after one, Pistons holding on to a lead. It's 25-18 Detroit. Trying to go up 2-0. Yeah, I mean, Holland's... I don't know why Holland is suddenly getting more playoff minutes. Maybe it was just that Bickerstaff didn't think he was a good fit against the Magic. But he obviously seems to like using Ron Holland against the Cavaliers. Oh my gosh, what are they show? They're showing the gather step. I hate the gather step. Yeah, the difficulty in defending the gather step because it's basically a travel. Thank you, Google, for giving me a deep dive in something that I hate about the game. This guy's using Gemini to figure out how to shoot like Steph Curry. I don't think you can do that. I don't think there's anything you can. You either can or you can't, dog. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I like how we're playing so far. We're not letting them get too close. Just keep it up, you know? I mean, James Harden has been a non-factor. He was a non-factor in that first quarter. I don't think he got a point. Could be wrong about that, but I don't think he scored. I did see that. Divine Ugochukwu to LSU. Why? I don't know. He wasn't. I mean, he was decent with us. I don't know why he's going to a lesser program in LSU. I don't understand. I don't get it. So Pistons will inbound it. Duncan Robinson bounces it into Karis LeVert. Second quarter underway. LeVert trying to find Cade, and he does. Cade with Mobley on him. Now he has Strus on him. Throws it over, and it's going to be out of bounds on Cleveland. Tyson got a piece of that one. Meanwhile, Aiden Hutchinson's in the house. Lions superstar edge rusher. A lot of Detroit athletes finding their way to Little Caesars Arena for this playoff run for the Pistons. Inside to Jalen Duren. Mobley on him one-on-one. Duren trying to get through. Duren with a little hook. It won't land. It was a nice-looking shot that just didn't quite get it into the basket. Tyson, Mobley gets it to Donovan Mitchell. Nearly lost it. Mitchell with a floater. It's good. And the lead is now down to 5. Pistons don't want to let Cleveland get back into it because they can shoot their way back into this game. It's a team that shoots very well from deep. Robinson thought about shooting from deep there. Gets it right back to Cade. Cunningham with 5 to shoot. Cunningham, Strus on him. Nearly lost the ball, and he did. Here come the Cavs. And a whistle. They're going to call a travel. Another turnover by Cleveland. Meanwhile, Donovan Mitchell is down. And he's not getting up. Oh, no, he's getting up now. Oh boy, but he is hobbled. See what happened here. I mean, he definitely traveled. That goes without saying. He missed the basket anyway, but he appears to be okay, but that's something to monitor. That is their superstar player, the best player on this team for Cleveland. Pistons got to take advantage now. He's a little, you take advantage of whatever you can get. Duren with the ball. Duren inside to Cade. Cade comes away with it. Robinson pump fake. Back over to Cade. He's wide open for a 3. Got it. Gets the roll off the glass. Don't see that every day. Thought that ball was coming right out. Mobley has it. Over to Tyson. Tyson driving into the paint off the glass. Drew the foul. No. Oh, no, they will count. Okay, I thought that was an offensive foul. No, they're going to count the basket and the foul. It's the second time Tyson has hit the and one. And the free throw is no good. Rebounded by Jalen Duren. Lead is 6 for the Pistons. Cunningham tried to make a move. It's going to be out of bounds on Cleveland. Cunningham having some trouble holding on to the ball right now. Nevertheless, Pistons keep it. Cunningham gets it into JD. Duren trying to drive to the basket. He will just take it himself and lay it up and in. 8-point lead for the Pistons, 30-22. They've led it by as much as 11. Mobley nearly fell down. Harden now has it. James back over to Tyson. Now Mitchell has it. Mitchell, who was a little gingerly walking before, he misses the three. The rebound will go to Duren, who gets it over to LeVert. Donovan Mitchell appears to be okay. Duren, oh boy, I'm surprised he didn't get called for the travel there as he passes it out to Cade. Throws it right over to LeVert. He's going to try a wide open look for three, and he hits it! Karis LeVert makes the lead 11. It's 33-22. Second three of the night. Harden's going to try a three of his own, and that will not go. James Harden playing like playoff Harden, which is not a good thing, by the way, in case you're new here. LeVert with a move on Tyson. Here's a floater. It won't go. Boy, oh boy. If that would have gone, I think the place would have exploded for Karis LeVert. Been looking for that all season. Harden with it. Harden, Robinson on him. Harden will drive. Harden with a step back two. It finally goes down. James Harden finally makes a basket. And the former MVP decides to actually make one. Gets it over to Duren. Duren with Mobley on him. Duren will just drive it himself, and he will draw contact. JD's heading to the free throw line. Jalen Duren, he has back-to-back double-doubles. He's really starting to heat up now. Obviously, conversations about his contract were widely discussed in that opening playoff series. He's trying to earn his right back. Well, he will shoot two. The lead is 10, 34-24. Asar Thompson coming back in. Karis LeVert will head to the bench. So Duren's numbers, significant drop-off from the regular season to the postseason. Trying to just climb his way back in those averages. And he missed the second free throw. That's not going to help. Still a 10-point lead for the Pistons. Harden has it at the logo. Thompson trying to stick with Tyson. Now Cade's on Harden. 10 to shoot. Harden will drive. Harden throws it back. Here's a wide open three, and that will go. I don't know who that is. Number 14 in black. The lead is now 7. We know this Cavs team can hit threes. Duren will drive. He fought for his own rebound. And they're going to call a foul on Jalen Duren trying to fight for the rebound with Harden. 8 minutes to go in the half. Pistons are up by 7. They've led by as much as 11. Harden crossing midcourt. Thompson on him defensively. Harden lost it, gets back with it, falls down. And they're going to call a foul on Asar Thompson. He's already got 3 fouls early in this game. Oh, please. Please. What a soft-ass league that's a foul, man. Okay. Thompson's got to be careful as he goes right back to the bench. Did not last long. Schroeder over to Mobley. Isaiah Stewart is in. Pass to James Harden, who throws it away. Another turnover from playoff James. Tobias Harris now has it crossing midcourt. Harris will try to take it all the way himself. Tobias Harris throws it over to Holland. Floater off the glass doesn't go. Rebound doesn't go, but a whistle and a foul. Ron Holland will head to the free throw line. Loving the effort from the second-year player, Ron Holland. First shot is up, and he nails it. 35-27. Huh. It's a NASCAR race in Michigan? Did not know that was a thing. Holland hits both the free throws. It is now a 9-point lead for the Pistons. Inbound goes to Harden. And Ron Holland playing some hardball defense with him. He is not letting him go free. Harden lost it, and it goes out of bounds. Another turnover on playoff James Harden. Basketball. James Harden playing the game of his life right now. His team's down 1-0, at risk of going down 2-0. 8th turnover of the half for the Cavaliers, and much of them being on the Cavs as Danis Jenkins tried a shot. It did not get the roll, and he did not get contact. Bounce to Jared Allen, who floats it in. 7-point lead for Detroit, and JB Bickerstaff wants a TO. The Pistons defense is not letting Cleveland score. They are ruthless. Wasn't Trey Holloman, though? Didn't he go to, like, Vanderbilt? Or not? No, where did he go? Did he go to LSU? Yeah, I did see that Scooble might be back 4 to 6 weeks. That would be nice because, I'm going to 2 Tigers games in the month of June. One of them is against the Mariners on the first Saturday of the month. And the other one is the final Saturday of the month against the Astros. And I like for at least one of those to have a chance to be a Scooble day. I've never gotten to see Tarek Scooble live. I've been to plenty of Tigers games since he's been there. Never been able to see him live. Okay, at least it feels like now we're not getting repeat commercials. At least not yet. Does the Michael Jackson movie talk about the trial? The thing that has unfortunately seemed to taint his legacy? He is an interesting case, though, to be fair, because he was messed up. And messed up by his dad in particular. He had a very abusive father, and he was never really allowed to be an adult. Or really, he never had a childhood. Anyway. What is this? Huh. 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 That's pretty neat. This season, including the playoffs, the Pistons are 40-6 when Duncan Robinson scores 12 or more points. That's a crazy record. He had 19 points in the game one win. I don't know how many points he has right now, but that just means let's see if we can get him to score some more points. Cunningham has it. Cunningham throws it out to Schroeder, right back to him. 10 seconds to shoot. Cunningham. I thought that was a whistle. No, they'll throw it out to Jenkins for a 3-ball, and he nails it. 10-point lead for the Pistons. Allen over to Harden. James driving. Harden draws contact. Isaiah Stewart called for the foul, his first. I mean, boy, he put Dennis Schroeder, his former teammate, on ice. Did Cade Cunningham. James Harden, the free throw merchant expert, at the line right now. And he got the first one. Rolled right into the basket. Lead is now 9. James just shooting 1 for 6 with 3, now count it, 4 points. 2 of those coming from free throws. Cunningham. Over to Jenkins. Jenkins. Over. Oh, no, he's just going to take it. No, he threw it away. Wanted to get it to Stewart. Here comes James Harden. He stops. That was odd. I'm surprised he didn't take that all the way. Harden will now try to get back underneath the basket. He loses the ball. Ron Holland stole it. Here comes Jenkins. Back to Holland. Holland puts up a shot. They're going to say no shot, but he was fouled. What an odd sequence. I thought for sure that James Harden. Oh boy, now James Harden trying to get into something with Ron Holland. Ron Holland's got to relax. James Harden has been doing this his whole career. But you got to imagine the frustration starting to mount. Well, I don't even know what number team he's on at this point, trying to just find a ring. He's probably going to have to keep looking. I'll be looking forward to the RDC World skit with the Cavaliers if this series continues to go the way that it is. Danis has the ball, gets it over to Robinson. He's going to try a 3. It does not get the roll. Just couldn't quite get it. Mitchell gives it over to Jared Allen. Right back over to James Harden. And James Harden got the foul on Ron Holland. He jolted his head back as he always does. Ron Holland trying to plead his case. Let's take a look. Oh, he didn't even get hit by Holland. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, no, that was Holland's arm. Okay, I thought that was Jared Allen's arm. Okay, never mind. He got knocked in the side of the ear. So James Harden will try to add on to his points with some more free throws. 50% of his points so far come from the free throws, and now even more than that as he hits the first. And the second free throw is good. Lead has been cut down to 6 now. Again, Pistons have led as much by 11. Cavs have missed just one free throw. Danis went a quick jumper. It's good. Just like that. Just get those points right back quickly. Cleveland has been scoring slowly. Harden holding on to the ball. He will put up a floater. It will not go, but Allen was there for the rebound. Allen trying to get past Stu. He gets fouled. And they're going to go to the free throw line again. Just one missed free throw for the Cavaliers, and this is how they're trying to score. Meanwhile, Draymond Green is in the house, former Michigan State Spartan and current Golden State Warrior. First shot from Allen is good. This is just the way that the Cavaliers are generating offense right now. We've got, I believe, 10 points from free throws, something like that, as the second free throw is no good. Ron Holland with a nice rebound. Pistons up by 7, 41-34. 4:40 to go in the second quarter. Jenkins into Uncle T, Tobias, who has been quiet this game. Speaking of, he goes on the reverse. Look at Tobias Harris, just as I say it, with a reverse layup for Uncle T. Harden going to try a three. No good. They have not landed all night. Here's Strus going to try a three. They're going to say a foul on Detroit before the shot. Oh my goodness. Look at the reverse layup by Tobias Harris. That is an incredible move. Boy, he is showing why he is one of the more underrated players in this league. Jared Allen makes the first. And again, the Cleveland's just getting points off these free throws right now. Detroit's got to be much better at stopping the contact. Cade Cunningham's checking in. Same with Jalen Duren. Isaiah Stewart heading to the bench. Because if this is how Cleveland's scoring, they all look like jumpers on a box score. As both of them are made, it's a 7-point lead for Detroit, 43-36. And the clock has suddenly become very slow. We are still over 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Cade's going to try a three, does not get it. Rebound goes to James Harden. Mitchell has it. Mitchell over to Wade. He's going to try a three. That won't go. Jenkins on the rebound. Both teams taking probably poorly choice three as Jenkins takes it all the way and lays it in. The Cavs, by the way, shooting 2 for 11 from deep. But they will insist. Mitchell throws it out. Here's another three. No good. Max Strus. Call it 2 for 12 now. They are not scoring from deep. Harris driving all the way. Does not get it. Off the glass. Couldn't finish. 9-point lead for the Pistons. Here come the Cavaliers. Mitchell with Jenkins on him. Bounced it. Lost it. Harris has it. Here comes Detroit. Harris over to Duren. Back over to Cade. Over to Jenkins. Thought about the three. Back over to Uncle T. He'll take the three. That won't go. But Jenkins with the rebound. Another 10 seconds for the Pistons. Jenkins with a three. Doesn't go. But Duren has the board. Tobias has it. He will drive. Harris with the floater. It's good. 11-point lead for the Pistons. What a sequence. Kenny Atkinson has seen enough. 47-36, 2:46 to go in the half. Whenever the Cavs get close, the Pistons just pull away. Dominating so far. Harden's career: OKC, Houston, Brooklyn, Philly, Clippers, Cleveland. No, guys, it's just every other team's fault. That's why he's not been successful, right? Oh, wow. StreamYard does this thing now and where like it like darkens messages that I've already clicked on. Yeah, Cleveland is just, I don't even want to say they're flopping, but they can't score otherwise. I mean, they're 2 for 12 from 3. They kind of have to do that, right? But 11-point lead, or 9-point lead. Did I say 11-point lead? I thought it was an 11-point lead. Okay, maybe I was wrong. I thought it was a double-digit lead. They give out. What is it? Oh, it's a Yellowstone movie, TV show. That Laura Dern. I don't think that's Laura Dern. Maybe that's Laura Dern. Dutton Ranch. People love Yellowstone, man. They got like a million different spin-off series. People love that 19th century America. 19th century American West. I mean, it's cool. I'm not denying that. It's just, there's been other points in history. I'm just saying. I guess it's better than everything being mid-20th century. I mean, I hope you're being sarcastic. He's had some pretty good teammates. He's had Joel Embiid, MVP. He's had, obviously, Durant and Russell Westbrook. He had Chris Paul at the Rockets. He's had some bad luck, no doubt, but I mean, he has consistently shown that he does not perform well in the playoffs. And he's showing it again right now. Yeah, hey, he had Kawhi on the Clippers. I mean, it's just like at this point, it's just what he does. He plays terrible in the postseason, especially in games where he has to have it. Like in games where you need him to show up. You know where he will show up? I'll tell you this much. Check the booby bars after this game. He'll be there. And Harden nearly has the ball swiped away by Cade. Harden gets it back from Jared Allen. James gonna try a 3. It won't go. Boy, oh boy. James Harden yet to hit from deep. Tobias Harris over to Cade. Cade gets screened. They're going to call an offensive foul on Jalen Duren. JB Bickerstaff is apoplectic right now. How is that an offensive foul? He's not moving. Somebody's going to pay him. I think any amount of payment is an overpayment. Mobley puts up a floater. It won't go. Tobias with the rebound. Jenkins now has it. Danis throws it back to Harris. Harris will drive off the glass. It goes. 13-point lead, largest of the night. 49-36. Harden crossing midcourt. Harden driving into the paint. Harden, step back 2, gets it. That is just the second field goal of the night for James Harden. We are almost through 2 quarters. He's got as many field goals as there have been quarters played. Minute and a half to play in the second. Bounced it into Cade. Cade, who's had a pretty quiet night. Robinson's going to try a 3. He gets it! 52-38. Duncan Robinson having his. Harden passed it up to Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell throws it back to Mobley. Mobley's going to try a 3. That will go. That will quiet the crowd. Lead right back to 11. Cunningham throws it out to Tobias. Tobias will lob it for Duren, but it was a little high. It's going to be out of bounds on the Pistons. As the 8th turnover of the afternoon of the night. Mobley to the basket. Has it knocked away by Tobias. Tobias Harris knocks that ball out of the air and out of bounds. Evan Mobley, I think he was looking for a foul, but that wasn't happening when Uncle T is on the watch. Harden will inbound it. High pass out to Allen. Allen hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell puts up a floater, doesn't get it. Jenkins with the rebound. That was a nice sequence for Danis Jenkins. Great defense and then a great rebound as well. He is not making it easy for Donovan Mitchell or James Harden, both of which who have had pretty bad starts in this game. Cunningham with Mitchell on him. 4 to shoot. Gets it into Duren. Duren, oh my goodness, he is choke slammed to the ground by Jared Allen. He is heading to the free throw line. Oh yeah, you got to re-sign Tobias Harris. He's playing out of his mind in this postseason. He deserves the contract. Now, you don't want him you don't want to be handcuffed to him, right? You want to be able to spend on some other free agents as well. And, be able to sign more, some of your own guys who might need contracts, namely Jalen Duren, given the way he's been kind of upping his game. Inside to Duren, who slams it down. Speaking of, 3.4 to go. Cavs will let it bounce. Mitchell gets it up. 2 seconds. 1. Mitchell puts up the shot. He got it at the buzzer. 54-43 at the half. Pistons are up by 11. It's a double-digit lead for Detroit, trying to go up 2 games to none. The 1 seed having fun with the Cavaliers. I want to see what James Harden's numbers are in the first half. James Harden shooting 2 for 10 with 8 points in the first half. 2 for 10. That's terrible. That's terrible. Donovan Mitchell's got 12 points, so he's not doing that much better. But Cade only had 5 points in that whole first half. He really didn't do much. And we still are up double digits. That's what's crazy about it. I want to wait until that first comeback on the halftime show because I want to see some of the stats they have. Grown adults dressing up as Harry Potter characters. I don't know what to do with that. If it's Halloween, I get it. That's fine. But I don't think they're doing it for Halloween, guys. Although I am afraid. Is that Russell Westbrook? An Alexis commercial? Oh my gosh. You know, I got to give some of these basketball players credit, man. Sacramento Kings legend Russell Westbrook is in Alexis commercial. Good for him. He's got to be the last Kings player to actually get in commercial. I guess De'Aaron Fox is probably in some commercials. Tobias, Herter, Duren, and Green. Okay, well, Tolu Smith and Wendell Moore. You don't have to worry about that. Herter, you can let walk. Green, I'd be fine with letting walk. Even though he was good for us, I think that's fine. That's not somebody I feel like you need to pay, but Duren and Tobias, I think, are gonna come back. You got to sign them to some sort of contract. Blake Griffin is super impressed with Detroit. Former Piston. Come on, show me some stats, Amazon. I want to see some stats. What's a stat that was going to blow my mind? Come on, give me something. I know the last time we were losing this game was when it was 3-0 Cavaliers. That's a stat. But, you know, yesterday, I keep saying yesterday. In game 1, the Cavaliers managed to tie it up late. I mean, look, like Cade's only got 5 points. But James Harden has as many points as Asar Thompson. He's got 8 points. Granted, on 4 rebounds, but Tobias Harris with 9 points. But, you know, Duren, he's out playing Mobley. He's got 6 boards, 5 points for JD, and he missed a free throw too. So he left some points on the board. Two for 10. Third worst field goal percentage and a half this season. Ugh. Yeah, he had 6 assists, but yeah, the points were not there. He wasn't. I mean, but granted, he just wasn't shooting a lot. Like, how many field goals did he take? Let me look. At 2 for 4, so he's shooting effectively. 2 for 4, 50% is pretty good. Like, if you shoot 4 times and you get 5 points, I could live with that. That's a pretty good percentage. That's pretty good effectiveness. And obviously with the 6 assists too is quite good. Yeah. Everybody's contributing. I think this speaks more to the strength of the Pistons all year, which has been their depth. They've been able to get, points and just effective minutes from everybody. Whether it's a Jenkins or a Tobias or Thompson or Ron Holland. It's everybody. At this point, I'm just rooting that James Harden doesn't make a single 3 this game. That would be the funniest option. That would be the single funniest option, is if James playoff Harden does not make a single three in the entire game. That would be hysterical. But he will get a contract. Some desperate team. Houston, you looking for a James Harden? The Rockets are known for bringing in guys past their prime. Shout out Charles Barkley, Scottie Pippen, and Kevin Durant. Us Detroit guys is what Blake Griffin just said. He's a Piston for like 2 years. Yeah, but I mean, you want to, outside of Sasser, Herter and Paul both played sometime at least in the. Well, I guess Herter's been hurt, so that takes him out of the game. But obviously, Paul Reed has played significant minutes in the playoffs. Yeah, maybe you trade Sasser with either a Holland or an Asar and get a shooter. That would be cool. I don't know if you'd be able to get somebody like that, but anyway. All right, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to use the restroom for the second half, so be back. Yeah, I would take that trade. Ron, I mean, I don't know if I'd like Michael Porter Jr. Just he could be okay, but I don't like that he's a black hole offensively. If he gets the ball, he's going to shoot it. And maybe you can train that out of him. I don't know. Guy's been in the league for a while. I don't think you're going to just train that out of him. Trey Murphy is a little bit more interesting to me. But look, as it stands right now, though, we can worry about the offseason in the offseason. Like right now, we're in the playoffs. We got a chance to go up 2-0 to Cleveland to go to the conference finals. We'll focus on that and kind of make our observations after the season actually ends, and we have a much clearer idea of what it is that we could. Obviously, I think shooting is the weakness of this team, so we'll see if that weakness keeps us from where we could be. Oh, look, it's the Mercedes commercial with the lovely married couple trying to have a nice moment, and then their stupid soccer player son comes in and ruins it. If we can get past Cleveland at that point, I don't think the shooting problem wouldn't be exposed, especially if they face the Knicks. Yeah, I mean, I do think that they kind of own the Knicks a little bit. I think they're tougher than the Knicks. I think they would be able to beat the Knicks. Obviously you don't want to get ahead of yourself. You got to play the team in front of you right now. That team right now is the Cavaliers. This game isn't over. The series isn't over. San Antonio would be a threat just defensively because I don't know how you stop Victor Wembanyama. They have the size advantage with him alone. If there was a playoff team that I'd like to play in the West, it'd be the Lakers. I think the Pistons match up really well with Los Angeles. I don't think Los Angeles is going to make it that far, but I am both afraid of obviously the Thunder because the Thunder are the reigning champs and they're the Thunder, but the Spurs are also a team. The Spurs are a team that all year had our number, and that matchup doesn't sound great. In a weird way, I think we'd have a better shot against the Thunder than we would against San Antonio. We got a little Eminem playing because, of course. Like, all the highlights are just James Harden. That would be, yeah. Because at that point, I think we'd be the best team remaining, and we would have a very good shot of winning the championship with any of the, like, I think we match up well against Minnesota or Los Angeles. It would be very funny to be able to beat the Lakers again in the championship. That would just be awesome. What would that be? Would that be 3 out of our 4 championships at that point would be against the Lakers? Because 04, 89, and then potentially 2026. Look at my man's in the jacket with a beer. Who is this guy? He's just standing around. He's just holding a beer. I think that's a beer. I hope that's a beer. I mean, it's a fine song. It's an Eminem, so it's a Detroit staple. Dennis Jenkins shooting 50%, 5 for 10 with 11 points. He's had a great first half. Let's hope he can keep it up. Pistons are up by double digits going into this second half, 54-43. Cunningham will lob it to JD, who could not quite finish. Boy, that would have been a way to start the half. It does not go, though. Wade back to Mitchell, back to Allen, who will lay it up and in. Boy, oh boy, not the way you want to start the half. A bad miss and then a bad give. Thompson, back over to Robinson. Now right back over to Thompson. Cade's got it. Cade. With Mobley on him, he will drive towards the basket. Cade, fadeaway jumper, doesn't go. Cunningham, his quiet night continues. Just 5 points for him in that first half. Mitchell Bounce pass to Dean Wade. He does not get it. Durham with the rebound. It's a big miss. They have not hit those threes all night. Cunningham with Mitchell on him. Throws it over to Thompson. Thompson over to Uncle T. Tobias with Wade on him. Tobias gets it to Thompson. Thompson will try to put it off the glass. He won't get it. Pistons yet to make a field goal this half. 2 misses. Here's Mitchell, who will draw the foul. I mean, it's going to be free throws for Donovan Mitchell. I'm sorry. In what sense is that a free throw? He didn't even get the ball out of his hands. Like that is ridiculous that is a shooting foul. And the free throw is good. Lead is now 8. Sar Thompson heading to the bench. He has struggled in the foul department. I just don't get how that's a shooting foul. Help me understand that. Second free throw attempt for Mitchell. Does not get it. Bounces into the air, and Karis LeVert has it. Ball don't lie. Duren has it. Duren over to Tobias. Pistons looking for their first field goal of the half. They brought in Karis LeVert to try to make it happen. LeVert will drive. Back over to Robinson. Robinson back over to LeVert. LeVert's going to try a three-pointer. No good. Pistons yet to make a basket. We are now 2 minutes into Allen. Allen has the ball swiped, but a foul called on Tobias Harris. And another set of free throws coming. Boy, oh boy. These free throws are keeping Cleveland in this game. Pistons got to start making some baskets. As Allen misses the first. Ball don't lie. 8-point lead still for Detroit. But 2 of their best defenders, Isaiah Stewart and Asar Thompson, both, I think, find themselves in foul trouble. Second free throw attempt is good. Perfect shot. It is a 7-point lead now for the Pistons. They were up by 11. They have not made a basket. Pistons shooting 3 for 4 from the free throw line. The Cavs 12 for 16. So 4 times as many free throws made for Cleveland. LeVert thought about a 3. LeVert will instead put up a floater for 2. It goes. Lead now 9. Karis LeVert stops the scoring drought for the Pistons as a nice move by Mitchell and a floater drops in. Inbound goes to LeVert. Karis with the ball. Pistons have just 2 more points than the Cavs in the paint, 28-26. Tobias with a floater of his own gets the bounce. Right back to a 9-point lead. Harden tries to penetrate, does not get in. Gets it back over to Allen, who gives it to Mitchell, nearly lost it. Now the ball goes out to Wade, who tries a 3, and it finally lands. Lead is cut to 6 now, as the 3 finally sticks for Cleveland. That is just their fourth 3 of the night. Pistons have 7. Duren with a slam attempt, didn't get it, and he missed on the layup. Oh my goodness. Right underneath the basket. You got to make that shot. Speaking of right underneath the basket and needing to make it, James Harden fell on it, but then Duncan Robinson lost the ball. Donovan Mitchell has it. He throws it out to Strus. Fans wanted to travel. Boy, oh boy. Ugly possession. Here's Evan Mobley. Back to Wade. He does not get the roll, and Duncan Robinson gets the rebound. So no harm, no foul. Just a lot of clock burned. 58-52. 6-point lead for Detroit. Cunningham to the basket is fouled. And I believe this will be some free throws. Cade finally has a chance to get some points, and he does just that, makes a free throw. 7-point lead for the Pistons. It has kind of been in that perpetual 7 to 11 range for much of this game. Cleveland hadn't really been able to get it much closer. They've gotten it to about 6, maybe 5, but largely it's been about a 7 to 11 point game, as now we're looking at an 8-point lead for the Pistons, 60 to 52. Harden trying to get it up, and he does, with Cade Cunningham playing some press defense as he forces him backwards, nearly turned the ball over. Allen got the pass. Now Mitchell has it. Back over to Jared Allen. Allen bounced it into Mitchell. Mitchell floats it. He gets the bounce. Boy, that ball just willed its way into the basket. The lead is now back to 6. Cunningham with Harden on him. Cunningham will drive. Cunningham will slam it. Oh, now the scoring might be coming alive for Cade Cunningham. He's got 9. Here comes Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Back to Allen, who's fouled, but he missed the shot. He will head to the free throw line. I've had to say that a lot. Look at James Harden. Head on a swivel. Cade Cunningham just breezed right by him. So an 8-point lead for the Pistons, 62 to 54, 7:10 to go in the third. Yeah, that was an ugly turnover for Duncan. He should have had that ball. But basically, I won't feel super secure in this lead unless it's into the double digits late. I mean, just knowing that Cleveland can hit threes, I know they haven't hit them all night, but they're obviously more than capable. Snap your fingers, do step. Well, you could do it all by yourself. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of like the Hyundai commercial, at least for the Lil Jon song, and the Lil Jon appearance at the end. He's literally made his entire like musical career out of like 3 words. Okay, yeah. What is his real name? Jonathan Smith. Wait, really? His real name is Jonathan Smith. Huh. Who would have thought that Lil Jon was the former coach of Michigan State football? What is this commercial? Well, I don't even know what it's advertising. Is that Jim Caviezel? Is that Jim Caviezel? Hold on, wait. Oh, it's Ed Quinn. Okay, I thought it was Jim Caviezel. That's a fair guess. I thought it was Jim Caviezel. It kind of looked like him. Boy, we've really retired a lot of numbers. Jahmyr Gibbs in the house. Aiden Hutchinson in the house. Already mentioned him. Jalen Rose. I understand he went to U of M, and I mean Draymond coming to the game too. It's like Draymond's in the league. Maybe it's a little different, but like Jalen Rose never played for the Pistons. And neither did Draymond, for the record, but I don't know. As the free throw is good to cut the lead now to 7. You mean Jared Goff is Ryan Gosling? And the second free throw is good. Meanwhile, Rick Mahorn calling the radio with George Blaha. 6-point lead, 62-56. This is about as close as it's been able to get, as there's a whistle and a foul called on Cleveland. Tobias gets it into Duncan. Tobias now has it. Back to Cade. 8 to shoot. Cunningham with, I believe that was Mitchell on him as Duren is fouled. Try to put up a shot. He will head to the free throw line. Boy, lots of whistles in this game. Jared Allen called for the contact. Duren's got 5 points on 7 rebounds. Been quiet tonight, at least on the scoring department, as he misses the free throw. And Wade and Allen, they just surrounded Jalen Duren. Good on him to draw that contact and put up a shot as he makes the second free throw. Lead is now 7. Harden has it. Harden gets it up to Jared Allen. Allen just gets it up past midcourt. Mobley back over to Donovan Mitchell. A lot of minutes for their starters. Mitchell throws it back to Harden. Harden now has it over to Mitchell. He's going to try a wide open look for 3, and it goes. Lead is as close as it has been. It is now just a 4-point lead for the Pistons. They have led by as much as 13, but the scoring has gone awful quiet in this third quarter. Cunningham thought about the 3. He will not take it. Now Tobias will take it, and he hits it. That's a big-time shot from Tobias Harris. 7-point lead for the Pistons. Mitchell driving, bounce pass to Allen. That's a nice pass. Allen with Duren on him. He tries a floater. It won't go. And the rebound will go out of bounds on Detroit. Oh, man. It'll be just 7 seconds to shoot. Oh, man. But that is a huge missed rebound. Max Strus appears to have checked in. Dennis Jenkins as well. Allen with it. Hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to try a deep 3. Oh, my goodness, and he hit it. How in the world did Donovan Mitchell make that shot? He took that from Ford Field. Harris will drive. Harris off the glass. Doesn't get it. But they're going to call a loose ball foul on Detroit. How in the world did Donovan Mitchell make that shot? $23 points for Mitchell, 11 in the quarter. He has come alive in this second half. He is not going down without a fight. And the Pistons got to keep him contained. And they got to keep their scoring up because Donovan Mitchell has kept them in this game, in this quarter alone. Speaking of Mitchell, no, that's Schroeder. Nearly turned that ball over. Now Mitchell has it. Mitchell with LeVert on him. Mitchell puts up a 2, no good. Harris with the board. Harris gets it over to Duren. Bounce right back to Harris. Harris with Tyson on him. Duren hands it over to Robinson. Robinson's trying a 3. Does not get it. Don't need to take those kinds of shots. Up just 4. Allen forcing his way out on Tobias, and he hits it. We are now in a 1-possession game. 66-64. Cleveland has come very close to being all the way back in it. 1-possession game. Need to have a basket now. Who do you go to? LeVert over to Robinson. Robinson going to try a 3. Got it! Big 3 from Duncan. 5-point lead for the Pistons, 69-64. Huge shot from DR. Schroeder. Tyson for a 3 to answer. It won't go, but the ball is caught by Jared Allen. They've only got 8 seconds to shoot. Mitchell, LeVert on him. Mitchell, step back 3. Doesn't get it. Tobias Harris with the rebound. Opportunity now to get back on a run here. Duncan Robinson with it. Now Jenkins has it. Over to Jalen Duren. Duren with Allen on him one-on-one. Throws it up to Tobias. Tobias working on Tyson. Fadeaway jumper for 2. Doesn't get it. Rebound goes to Allen. 3:37 to go. Cavs trying to keep themselves in this game. Schroeder has a lane. Schroeder drives. Is blocked by Duren. Oh, they're going to call a goaltend. Oh, man, they call a goaltend. It is a 1-possession game. Oh, yeah, that hit the glass. I mean, look, you respect it. You got to go for that block, but fortunately, it's 2 points, 69-66. Again, another spot where you need a basket. And a whistle away from the ball. Dennis Schroeder called for the foul. Donovan Mitchell will head to the bench, thankfully. And James Harden will head out there. Isaiah Stewart will also check in. Jenkins gets it into Tobias. Harden is on him. Tobias working on Harden. Tobias lost it, but he's fouled. James Harden called for the contact. And that should be free throws. And it will be. Free throws for Tobias. These are the free throws you have to have. Make it a 2-possession game with a basket. First shot is up and it's good. 4-point lead for the Pistons, 70-66. Second free throw coming. And it's off the front of the rim. No good, but Stewart on the putback gets it. You'll take that. A 6-point lead now for Detroit. Schroeder with with Jenkins working on him. Now Mobley has it. Tyson with Stewart on him. Bounced it into Mobley. Mobley works. Mobley with a floater that goes down. Cunningham now has it. He's back in the game. Cunningham working on his old teammate, Dennis Schroeder. Tobias gets it into Stewart. And Jenkins takes over. Throws it into Cade. Cade, like a brick wall in front of Dennis Schroeder. He gets it out to Holland. He's going to try a 3-ball. Doesn't go. Rebound goes to Max Strus. They used all the shot clock they could. Couldn't come away with a basket, or really a good look. Schroeder back to Strus. Strus will drive. Strus will lose it. It'll be out of bounds on Detroit. I think. I don't know how that ended up out on Detroit. Let me see. They're going to challenge it. I don't know how that was out on Detroit. It just looked like they threw the ball out of bounds. 4-point lead for the Pistons. Wait. Why does it... Okay, it says 1-0, but it's got the 1. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I was looking at the ESPN, well, on the far side, where it said 1-0, but the 1 was on the Cavs side. I was like, the Cavs lost. And it gives the details under it. They just don't like to have 0-1. Why? I don't know. But I guess because they're going to flip back and forth, so. I'd have to see the review. Of course, Amazon did not show what the review was, so I'm just waiting to see if this was a worthwhile challenge. I think they challenged it. I thought that's what I heard. All right. Not the third I wanted. Got to win this challenge. Yep. I mean, you were winning by 11 going into it. Now you're down. Now you're up just 4. I was gonna say down just 4, but you're up 4. But okay, so they said he didn't challenge. Okay, you can do that. You can just say no. Actually, I changed my mind. So it'll be Cavs basketball. I would like to see the replay so I can at least get an idea. But obviously it wasn't challenge enough or challenge worthy. Boy, Thompson looks locked the heck in. He is not moved. Now he's moving. He is locked in. Hoping for a good rest of this third and fourth quarter for him. Wave the rally towels, people. Did you not hear the man? Oh, my gosh. Inbound pass goes to Mobley. Mobley. Back over to Strus. He's going to try a 3, and he hits it. Just like that, it's a 1-point game. Oh, my goodness. You can't give that up just like that. Lead is as close as it has been. 72-71. Pistons have led by as much as 14. And it is now down to just one. Cunningham working on Tyson. Fadeaway jumper for two. Gets it. Needed that. 74-71. Lead now 3. Schroeder with it. Final minute 35 to go. Cunningham now in double digits with 9 assists. 1 assist from a double-double. Gets it to Schroeder. Schroeder has his shot blocked by Cade. Here come the Pistons. Jenkins driving into the paint. Jenkins throws it out to Holland. Back over to Cade. He's going to try a three-pointer. Doesn't go. Strus with the rebound. Oh, man, he did not need to take that shot. Back over to Mobley. He thought about the three. He thought against it. Now Wade has it. Back over to Mobley in the paint with Stewart working on him. Puts up a shot off the glass. It won't go. Nice defense there by Isaiah. Here comes Cade. Driving to the basket. Cade puts it up. It's foul. And he will head to the free throw line. Talk about execution when you need it. Cade with a great fadeaway jumper. Isaiah Stewart with great defense. Cade with an amazing block. Hey, man, he knows the cadence of Schroeder. Played with him for half a season last year and in the postseason. He timed that perfectly. As Cade nails the free throw, it is right back to a 4-point lead. Free throw away from making it 5. Donovan Mitchell has been sitting on the bench for the last few minutes of this quarter. And chance of MVP. Cade's looking for point number 13, and he gets it. 13-9 from Cade Cunningham on a quiet scoring night. Less than a minute to go in the quarter. 49 seconds. Schroeder taking it up. Schroeder has it. He will drive. Schroeder is fouled. He will he will go to the free throw line. Isaiah Stewart call for the contact. Man, you gotta. These free throws are really keeping the Cavaliers in this game. It's not like it's been a series of bad calls necessarily. It's just a reality. Pistons allowing them to stay in this game because of these fouls. First free throw is good. It's a 5-point lead. Schroeder obviously very familiar with the LCA environment in the postseason. This time, though, he's on the opposite end of it. Shot is up, and he hits them both. Right back to a 3-point game. Cunningham, with Tyson coming behind him, able to get through. Cunningham back over to Robinson, who somehow sneaks away with the ball. He will now drive. He'll put up a shot off the glass, no good, and the rebound goes to Schroeder. Here come the Cavaliers. Harden driving on Dennis Jenkins. He puts up a 2. It's good. Lead is now 1. Just like that, man. It comes quick. 15 seconds to go. 76-75. Jenkins with it. Pistons led this at the beginning of this quarter by 11. Now it's down to 1. Jenkins. Nearly a bad pass to Cade. 3 to shoot. Back over to Jenkins for a 3 at the buzzer. Got it! He does it again! Dennis Jenkins! 79-75 at the end of 3. How does he do it? Second time he's done it in the postseason. Nails the 3-pointer at the end of the quarter. 4-point lead for Detroit. Final quarter to go. All right. Final quarter. Got to finish the job. You've been holding on to this lead since the beginning of the game. Basically, technically Cleveland has led, but pretty much since the beginning of this game, you've led. Pistons needed that for sure. Definitely needed that shot to go down. But they're going to need this whole quarter. They've kept it. They've kept themselves ahead. When they need the offense, they get it. but this game is uncomfortably close. Cleveland definitely came back in the second half, shooting way better. Ooh, man, I am nervous, man. Don't want to lose this game, especially when they were up so high. Don't want to blow this game. Don't give Cleveland that life going into game 3 in Cleveland. I would love to go into Cleveland with a chance to sweep the series on the road. That would be awesome. Hey, look, there's the halfway insurance, the living on a prayer State Farm commercial again. Of course, John Bon Jovi needed to make his commercial appearance. All right, enough. I don't need to see Kevin Durant's long ass legs. It is kind of uncanny. Hey, when does he play? Anybody know when does Kevin Durant play? Now, look at that. LCA, they're waving their towels. All right. Pistons up by 4 thanks to a 3-pointer to end the quarter. Schroeder with the ball. He will drive to the basket. Schroeder throws it out to Mitchell for a 3. Doesn't get it, but Schroeder gets the rebound. Nearly lost it. Another shot clock reset for Cleveland. Schroeder out to Tyson. Tyson will drive to the basket, gets the bounce. 79-77. The Cavs just will not go away. Thompson is in. Haven't been able to see him in a while. They're going to need him and his defense to show up here as this game gets closer and closer. Duren with Mobley on him. Duren bullying his way in. Has a shot blocked. Then, oh man, there's a shot clock violation. Didn't even realize Robinson couldn't get the shot off in time, and the Pistons turn it over. Evan Mobley blocked Duren's shot. So now 11 minutes to go, 79-77. Schroeder thought about trying to take the lead. He does not do that. Throws it over to Strus. Strus back over to Schroeder. Schroeder over to Mitchell. Mitchell will drive. Floater to tie it. Doesn't go. Got his rebound, and that one will. The Cavs have tied it up in the 4th. 79 all. First tie since the beginning of this game. Mitchell on 25 points has rallied this Cavs team all the way back. Thompson puts up a floater. It won't go. Strus on the rebound. Here come the Cavaliers. They have worked their way back. They were down 11 going into the second half, and a slam by Mobley gives the Cavs their first lead of the second half since 3-0. And a TO call by the Pistons. Two offensive rebounds. Or just the one offensive rebound, I should say. And now the Cavs trying to steal one in the late part of this game. Oh my gosh. You got to be kidding me, man. We have been able to keep them at a distance in the third and got to wake up offensively, man. I don't know how many points we scored in the fourth or in the third, but we were not. The offense was very bad in the third quarter. Got to turn it on. Got to turn it on defensively as well. So now you're down by 2. What work? Pharmaceutical pad. We just saw this. Like in the last break, we saw this commercial. You got to create your momentum now, Detroit fan. You got to stop Cleveland and create your own momentum at that point. Oh yeah, you got to come back and at least tie this game out of the timeout. Put the pressure then on Cleveland. Yeah, but in game 1, the Cavs didn't get up on the Pistons in the fourth quarter. So that's the difference right now. So the Pistons were leading for that whole game, much of it, and never gave it back. Now they were leading for basically this whole game. They did give it back to Cleveland now in the early minutes of the fourth quarter. So you got time, and it's not insurmountable. It's just a 2-point lead, but you got to get shots landing. You got to get to the free throw line if you can. Whatever it takes. Cade Cunningham's got to, elevate right now. He's on a double-double, 13 points with 10 assists, but, 13 points. We're going to need a little bit more scoring from him because Donovan Mitchell's got 25 points. Stars got to be stars, and Cade Cunningham's got to be a star right now. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't get it into Cade there. He does get it into Asar. Thompson crossing midcourt. Thompson over to Cade. Cade with Tyson on him. Cunningham has to pass it. Gets it into Tobias. Tobias with Mitchell working on him. Fadeaway jumper to tie it. Got it. Tie game at 81 all. Tobias Harris brings it right back. Schroeder will hand it off to Tyson for a 3 and the lead. It won't go. Rebound goes to Thompson. Pistons with a chance to reclaim the lead. Robinson's going to try a deep 3. Got it! Duncan Robinson from deep. 84-81. That is how you come out of a timeout. 14 points for Duncan. There's a steal. Cade's got it. Here come the Pistons. Less than 9.5 to play. Cunningham will stop. Bounced it. Always bad pass from Cunningham. Mitchell's got the steal. Here come the Cavs. Floater is good. Lead down to 1. Oh, man. They would have scored on that Cunningham steal. The momentum swing would have been right back for Detroit, but the Cavs now within 1. Cunningham gets it into Tobias. Mobley or Donovan Mitchell on him. Tobias working, puts up a floater, doesn't get it, and the rebound goes to Schroeder. Schroeder over to Strus, back over to Mitchell. Mitchell tries a move, and he's going to turn it over. He lost the ball. It goes out of bounds. It is loud in the LCA as they chant Detroit basketball. Yeah, he just completely lost it. Great defense there by Tobias. Got to make a basket here, though. Thompson has it. Over to Cade. Cunningham with Tyson on him. Cunningham has not been able to score much this game, but he has gotten a lot of assists. Harris now has it. Tobias with James Harden on him. Tobias puts up a floater. Got it! Oh, he loves that matchup against James Harden. It's a 3-point lead for the Pistons. 8:18 and counting to go. Harden at the logo. Tobias has 19 points, shooting over 50% from the field, 8 for 14. Mobley throws it out. Wide open look for three. No good. Duren with the rebound. He boxed out Mobley. 3-point lead for the Pistons. This is how you come out of a timeout, I'll tell you that much. Cade stops, over to Robinson. Robinson gives it over to Asar. Asar back over to Robinson. He thought about the three. He will drive underneath the basket, throws it out to Asar. Back over to Robinson. He's going to try a three. Won't go. Rebound goes to Tobias Harris. Here comes Asar. Floats it up. He is fouled. He will head to the free throw line. Whoa. What a sequence. The rebounds, the good looks, and the aggression. And now Asar Thompson's got to hit these free throws to extend this Detroit lead. And he missed it. Can't be missing these free throws, man. That's why they're called free throws, but Thompson is not a good free throw shooter, and a timeout just got called before free throw number 2. 7:36 to go. Pistons are up 3, 86-83. Oh my gosh. This game is going to come down to the wire, I bet. This is just how it is, right? Thompson's got to learn how to shoot free throws, man. If you're going to attack the rim as much as he does, you got to be able to shoot free throws. You cannot just be defensive athlete, man. As fun as that can be, you're going to need more. Oh my gosh. This is the third time we've gotten the sleeper picks commercial. I feel bad if you're a Toronto fan, or I guess if you're a Philly fan, Philadelphia 76ers fan, because they just show the Kawhi Leonard game winner. And then if you're a Utah fan, they show the Jordan game winner. Well, not game winner, but basically game winner. And then this stupid Gemini commercial about how to make a big shot. You are not Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, random white child. Nor are you Steph Curry. Or Luka Doncic. Or any other three-point shooter. Oh my gosh. Well, it's good to see that Jim is, enjoying his time away from the office there. I know it's John Krasinski or whatever. I understand. Jim, I understand. He's like an action star now. I get it. He will always be Jim. 86-83. All right. Thompson will try free throw number 2. He missed the first one, trying to make it a 4-point lead for the Pistons with 7:36 to go. It is up, and it is no good, but the rebound will go to the Pistons. You'll take that. If you're not going to make them, you might as well get the ball back. Cunningham stops inside to Thompson. Thompson bounce pass to Robinson. He shoots the 3. He got it! Duncan Robinson! Hello! 89-83. What a pass, though, from Asar. 17 points from Duncan Robinson. Harden has it. Harden over to Strus. Back over to Harden. Harden's going to try a 3 of his own. It won't go. What's new? Rebound, though, goes to Cleveland. Tyson has it. He will drive. His shot will be blocked. Jared Allen gets the rebound. He puts up a circus shot, and he is fouled. Ay. Way too many offensive rebounds given up. What a great look, though, from Duncan Robinson from deep. He has had an amazing night. Back-to-back nights for Duncan Robinson where he has elevated his game. But Jared Allen has seen the free throw line a number of times tonight. That one will go in. It's a 5-point lead. Less than 7 minutes left to go as Tyson heads to the bench. Second free throw is good. 4-point lead for the Pistons. They have the ball. Cunningham taking it up. The Cavs have missed just 4 free throws. The Pistons have missed 5. Cunningham will drive. Cunningham to the basket. Off the glass. Doesn't get it. Jeez. Just floated off the rim. Schroeder is in. Schroeder, 6.5 to play. Stewart now on him. Schroeder will drive into the paint. Has to pass it or shoot it. Throws it over to Strus. Strus will try a 3. It does not go. Rebound goes to Robinson. And they're going to call an off-ball foul on the Pistons. Tobias Harris called for it. Come on, man. That's just given an extra possession to Cleveland for the sake of it. Got to get a stop then. Allen over to Harden. Harden throws it out to Strus. Here's a 3. Doesn't go, but on the putback, it does. I think Asar might have knocked that in. Maybe it was hit by a Cavs player, but it is now a 2-point lead for Detroit. 89-87, less than 6 to play. Cunningham tries a 3. Got it! Big time shot from Cade. 92-87. 5:45 to go. That was a risky shot, but it paid off. Allen with a floater. He gets it. Jeez Louise. Jared Allen just seems like it is easy from that range for him. 3-point lead for the Pistons. Less than 5.5 to play. Cannot quite pull away from Cleveland. Cunningham puts up a jumper. Got it. On James Harden. It is a 5-point lead for Detroit. And a TO just got called by Kenny Atkinson. 5:14 to go. 94-89. Team's starting to use these timeouts pretty liberally. Boy, Cade has really turned it on, though, in this fourth quarter. Said he needed to do it. He had that big three, then he hit that big two over James Harden. Cunningham has the highest points per game in Pistons franchise history in the playoffs. 3 points ahead of Bob Lanier and 7 points ahead of Dave Bing. That's a crazy stat. He's got 18 points tonight on a double-double. That's crazy. He's got more points per game in the playoffs than Isaiah Thomas? Really? Okay. I guess so. He is writing his legacy this year as one of the top playoff performers, one of the top players for the Pistons of all time. Still has a lot to be written, though, in his career. Boy, it is a playoff environment in the LCA. Mobley inbounds it. Harden has it. Harden at the logo with Thompson on him. Harden trying to get through. Lobs it in front to Allen. He lays it in. I mean, it's just too easy for Jared Allen to do that. 3-point lead once again, 94-91. Cunningham with less than 5 to play has the ball. Nearly lost it. Oh, boy. Cunningham trying to find a lane. Bounce pass into Thompson. Thompson bounced it back to Jenkins, who tried to lay it up. Couldn't quite get it. Cade will try a three. That won't go. And the rebound will end up with James Harden. Oh, my goodness. Jenkins came like a bat out of hell, and he just couldn't finish the shot. Here's Mobley to tie it. Doesn't get it. Thompson with the rebound. Big miss. Pistons got to take advantage now. Jenkins thought about speeding up. Now he slows down. Jenkins bounced it into Tobias. Tobias with Harden on him. He's like this matchup all series. Tobias, fade away for two. Doesn't get it. But they're going to call a foul on Cleveland. Jared Allen, finally, a foul on him. Jared Allen's got 4 fouls. Final few minutes here. That's something to watch, especially for how good he has been. Jenkins has it. 4 minutes to go. Now Cade has it. Cunningham driving. Cade puts up a 2. He's fouled. He will head to the free throw line. He baited Wade, and he took the bait. Cunningham will head to the free throw line to shoot some big free throws. Trying to get to 20 points if he can make these. And he makes the first. 4-point lead makes it a 2-possession game. Less than 4 minutes to go. And again, these free throws are so important as this game is real close down the stretch. With guys like James Harden and Donovan Mitchell, who we know can hit threes despite the misses for much of the game, at least from one of those players, as Cade nails the second one. He's got 20 points. Once again, 96-91, a 5-point lead for the Pistons. Less than 4 minutes to go. Chance to go up 2 games to none. Harden with the ball. Asar Thompson on him. Throws it out. Nearly turned it over. Here comes Harden. Throws it back to Mitchell. Mitchell thought about the 3. Now he will take the 3. That won't go. Duran with a gutsy rebound in front of Jared Allen. 3.5 minutes to play. This is a huge opportunity for the Pistons. As a TO just gets called by Detroit. 3:26 to go. They're up 5. Feeling good in the LCA, but plenty of time left. Oh my goodness. What a game, man. What a game. What a game. The back and forth. Cleveland had the lead early in the fourth. Detroit has not given that back up. Obviously, all that matters is who has the lead when there's nothing but zeros on the clock. Cunningham has 15 consecutive 20-plus point games to start his playoff career. He is 1 away from matching Anthony Davis, 4 away from matching LeBron James, and 12 away from matching Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He is in good company because all those guys ahead of him are future Hall of Famers, if not already. Pistons fans waving their rally towels. Harris will inbound it. Harris gets it into Duren. Duren over to Thompson. Thompson bounced it into Tobias. Tobias with Harden on him. Once again, he likes the matchup. Fadeaway jumper. Got it! Uncle T makes it a 7-point lead. Harden going into the paint. Now he steps back, throws it over to Mitchell. Donovan trying to move on Jenkins. It does not go, but he does get fouled. 3:01 to go. Mitchell trying to add to his numbers with some free throws. Uncle T, man. He has showed up and showed out all playoffs long. But the game's not over yet. Mitchell misses the first. Ball don't lie. Off the front of the backboard, his first free throw miss. And Thompson will head to the bench. Robinson checks in. They're looking for some scoring. Second shot coming. And he nails it. Perfect. Net barely moved. 6-point lead for the Pistons. Final 3 minutes to go. Donovan Mitchell with 28. He has been the entirety of this Cavs offense along with Jared Allen. Cade driving on Harden. Cade tried to bounce it off to Duren, but it's going to be out of bounds on the Pistons. They're going to call ball. They're going to call a... Oh, there's going to be a challenge. I think. So no challenge. Never mind. So a 6-point lead with 2:43 to go. Pistons with just one timeout left after this one. Cleveland still has 2. Oh my goodness. The game that just never stops. It's going to come down to like the final possession, it feels like. There's very little time left, so very little time left for error at this point for either team. Got to keep the clean ball up if you're Detroit. And lose yourself is playing in the LCA. People on their feet. What is this like remix? This doesn't sound like the original. Thompson is checked back in. They're going to need some defense, it seems. Harden gets it into Strus. Strus back over to Mitchell. Mitchell tries to move on Cunningham. Fadeaway jumper doesn't go. Thompson with the rebound. Big miss. Donovan Mitchell not coming up with the clutch shot in that moment. 2:20 to go. Pistons just holding on to it. Burn as much clock as you can. You're up 2 possessions. Cunningham, step back 3. Got it! Big time shot from Cade Cunningham. 9-point lead for the Pistons. 9-3 run in the last 3:13. Harden nearly had his pass stopped by the Pistons. Strus going to try a 3. It's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds on Detroit. Cunningham with a block. Cade Cunningham. Have you heard of him yet? Because he put Max Strus on ice like he's a Detroit Red Wing in the LCA. And a whistle is blown before the ball got inbounded. Minute 54 to go. Pistons are up by 9. They're going to call a foul on Cade. So it'll be free throws for Donovan Mitchell. It'll actually be nobody there as Mitchell makes it. So they get the free throw and they will get the ball. Eight-point lead now. But that can be erased very quickly. Nearly another one there. Mitchell driving. Mitchell lost it. Jared Allen recovers and he hits the layup. It is now just a 6-point lead with 1:44 to go. These are the moments where you need the basket in the postseason to ice this game. Minute 35. Cunningham thought about a step back 3. Cunningham with a spin move. Puts up a floater. Doesn't get it off the glass, but Jenkins with the rebound. Jenkins puts up the shot. Doesn't go, but on the putback, Asar Thompson knocks it in. Less than 1.5 to go. Strus with Harris on him. Mitchell will drive. Put up a 3. They're going to call a foul on Thompson. Is that 3 free throws for Donovan Mitchell? Love the effort, though, from every player in white. Jenkins with the rebound, then Thompson with the putback. Perfectly knocked in. And then, oh, come on. That's a ridiculous foul that they call for free. It's going to be 3 free throws for Donovan Mitchell. Shot number 1 is up, and he makes it. It's now a 7-point game. Thompson, though, with 10 points and 5 fouls, they're keeping him in. Double-digit scoring coming from a lot of players in Detroit. Second shot, I guess it's just 2 shots, not 3. He makes it. 6-point lead, 1:16. It does seem that way, that Cleveland they always get the shooting fouls. But let's hope it doesn't matter. 1:05 to go. Jenkins with Harden on him. He's got 9 to shoot. Now he's got Strus on him. Jenkins, 5 to shoot. Jenkins trying to take it all away himself. His shot is blocked. Thompson's got to put up a shot. Puts it up. Got it! Oh my goodness! Oh no, they're going to wave it off. Oh man, Thompson for the one time in his life makes a 3. Please don't tell me it's a shot clock violation. Oh yeah, that's going to be waved off. Oh, brutal. The one time a jumper goes for him. And they're going to take it off the board. They're going to say no basket, shot clock violation. Oh, A brutal swing in favor of Cleveland. Amen Thompson in the house, his twin brother. He couldn't believe that Asar made that shot. I don't think anybody in the arena could believe he made that shot. 52 and a half seconds to go. Pistons are up by just 6. That could swing very quickly. Gonna need some stops. And in between, a basket or two. That is why that missed shot on the shot clock violation is so big. 50 seconds to go. Harden has it at the logo. Harden with Harris on him. Harden will drive. Harden hands it off to Allen. Nearly turned it over. Right back over to Harden. 40 seconds. 10 to shoot. Harden tries a step back look. You can't get loose. Harden lost the ball. Turned over. James playoff Harden makes the turnover. And they have to foul Dennis Jenkins. James Harden in a have-to-have-it moment is as unreliable as can be. Jenkins will shoot free throws with 29 and 2/10 of a second to go. So no, it won't be free throws just yet. They had a foul to give. Excuse me. They get it into Duren. Duren is going to be fouled by Jared Allen. But that's a concern, though. I mean, he's got 5 fouls now. Obviously, he's not exactly a three-point threat. But Jalen Duren will head to the free throw line. That's probably the right call for Cleveland. Duren, not exactly a great free throw shooter. But if he can make at least one of these to make it a 3-possession lead, that could ice this game. He's 2 for 4 from the line tonight. And he hits it. 7-point lead for the Pistons. That might do it. 26 and 8/10 of a second. Cleveland does still have 2 timeouts. Both teams find themselves in the bonus. And Duren hits them both. Clutch free throws for JD. Timeout called by Cleveland. They're going to talk about it. But this crowd in the LCA, I think they know. They know what's going on right now. And that is that their Detroit Pistons have a chance to go up 2-0 heading to Cleveland. 2 wins away from the Eastern Conference Finals. Also, I realize that semifinals is not a dash word, so I'm just going to fix that. What? I just want to change the title. Okay, I can't change the title. Never mind. All right, we'll just keep it. Oh, wait, no. Did it change? Maybe it did change. Okay. Changed on my end. Trajan Langdon watching on. His team with a chance to be in the driver's seat in these Eastern Conference semifinals. Need this one. That's right. Need this one. It's not over yet. You're up 8 though, so you're in a real good spot. Gotta get a stop or two. Strus puts up a quick 3, no good, and the rebound. It'll be a loose ball foul, Pistons ball. Free throws for Cade Cunningham with 22.7 to go. Basketball. Donovan Mitchell was hooking on Cade Cunningham. And the Cavaliers, despite a valiant rally back into this game, are not going to come away with a victory here. Cunningham is now a free throw away from it being a double-digit lead, 106-97, with 22.7 to go. And chance of MVP for Cunningham, and why not? He's playing like the most valuable player in the NBA. And he hits it. Double-digit lead for the Pistons in the last few seconds of this game. 20 seconds. Harden over to Mitchell. Mitchell tries a three. He does not get it. He airballs it. Tobias with the rebound. And the Pistons, they're just going to let him hold it. Pistons are going to go up 2-0 heading into Cleveland. Another dominant win for Detroit. Final score 107-97. They hold the Cavs to under 90 or to under 100. What a game. Another gutsy win for the Pistons. They have won 5 straight playoff games. Unreal. What a game, man. And they're interviewing Cade. $25 points, 12 points in the fourth quarter for Cade Cunningham with 10 assists, shooting 50% from the field. Man, Pistons have an opportunity to win this series on the road in 4 games. It is a weird feeling. Like, you're going in this Saturday, Pistons go into enemy territory with a chance to go up 3-0. And let's just say it like it is. I mean, you look at the win probability graph here, the Pistons throughout this entire game were just dominating. There was one point in the second half where you got nervous. They were down 2. They immediately come out of the timeout, reclaim the lead, and they don't look back. This Pistons team, look, I said it going into the playoffs. They are a team that could make a finals run. And right now they are 2 wins away from making it to the conference finals, which I said was their floor. So here we go. Let's rock and roll. But a little bit of a look ahead. I won't be able to go live this Saturday. I got a family outing that day, so we'll be watching the Pistons game with the family, but won't be live for that. But obviously there will be a game for, I believe it's on Monday night. I am planning on going live for that. So, hey, man, by Tuesday's show, we could have this series already wrapped up. We could be talking about Pistons in the conference finals. I think that, hold on, let me just make sure I get that order of the games right. Yeah, they got Saturday and then they got a Monday game. So Harden had 2 disastrous games, though. You know, big game, little James. That's just the reality, man. He does this in the playoffs, and the Pistons are taking clear advantage of it. But anyway, it is late, so I will let everybody get on going here. Another great win for the Pistons. They're up 2-0. Again, won't be live this Saturday, but we will be back this upcoming Monday for Game 4, and hopefully it'll be the closeout game to go to the conference finals. So, all right, man. Have a great rest of your night, everybody, and take care. See you later. Goodbye. See ya.